Oh, welcome back to Yakuza. We're in the, high luxury district of the Kingdom of the Bums.
Yep.
This is a serious crime drama.
I mean, that's just how it goes. All the homeless secretly have an underground paradise that they're not telling us about. How dare they?
But they're also not in. They're not allowed down here. Well, I don't know if they're like disallowed, but they're not down here.
Alright, so this isn't a fucking Fahrenheit or Indigo Prophecy situation. This is actually just secretly the base camp for the homeless who know about the internet come to life trying to kill the planet, or whatever that game was. It just seems to be wealthy people being real asshole-ish and just hanging out right next to where all the homeless people live.
Yeah, this whole situation is very complicated.
I sure can spend money. It's great. Consumerism, I love it.
Like, in general, I like the idea of essentially the homeless unionizing. But there are some elements of this that are maybe a little shitty, maybe a little too wacky.
It's nonsensical for certain.
Kazuma Kiryu, you don't waste any time. Right out of the pen and straight into a ruckus.
I take it you're Kage.
What do you want to know?
I want details on the 10 billion yen stolen from the Tojo clan, and also on two sisters, Yumi and Mizuki.
Some cash might help jog my memory.
How much is it gonna take?
That kind of information costs. I have men set up everywhere. The color of the hostess's panties. Shady deals. Unsolved murders. Eventually it all gets back to me. I piece it together like a grimy jigsaw puzzle, then provide the precise details requested by my clients. That's why the information I provide is so expensive, get it?
I don't have the money now, but I don't have any time either.
Oh, I know.
Hey. Wait.
10 years ago, the name Dragon of Dojima was very formidable. I hate the fucking Yakuza to death. Still, informants tend to be voyeurs. It's our fucking hobby. So I'm really intrigued to see how you're gonna try to fuck the entire Tojo clan.
So you're...
Still, I am a businessman, so I can't set a bad example by just giving you information. I try to be fair, see?
So?
I got work for you. Work that only the Dragon of Dojima could do.
An underground ring.
Exactly. Our customers are rich bastards with too much money, and freaks who get off on blood and violence. The fighters can either kill or be killed. So this is... purgatory? And death's door is just around the corner.
So what is this work that only I can do?
You have to win 3 matches in a row. If you can do that, then you will have earned your information, Kazuma.
Hell of a
So I
middleman,
will
don't you
say-
think?
I forget what the exact name of this place is in the original Japanese, but it's a bit more appropriate.
Oh, probably.
The guide that I've been using translated this. It localized it, which is weird for a guide, but translated this location as River Styx.
Okay.
Because,
Yeah.
it's between you and death. It does make sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest today. 10 years ago, this man, known as the Dragon of Dojima, killed his own boss in cold blood. He's an honorless Yakuza straight out of prison. Kazuma Kiryu! And in the other corner with 2 wins, a fugitive from the United States. He's wanted for first-degree murder, Daniel Feldman! As always, there is no time limit and no rules!
Alright, bring it on, Mr. Feldman. You look vaguely like the Undertaker.
He kind of does.
But you haven't emerged from a coffin, so like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'm a little terrified. That was nothing. Look at how little health I lost. It's fine.
I guess the counterpoint, he looks like a lot of American wrestlers. He doesn't have the Undertaker's hat.
The true defining feature.
The winner is Kazuma Kiryu, proving that he is indeed a true gangster. And now, for the next match, the ex-middleweight world champion of Muay Thai, Taekwon Plamuk. Can Kazuma Kiryu defeat an entirely different fighting style? You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Now, fight!
So this guy is a motherfucker. Remember how I said the dodgy guys were a lot harder to fight? Well, this is a boss version of that.
I don't know, you got him with that right hook when he was on your left side, so like
Yeah.
rods. Okay, a little
Yeah,
less
the
now.
best thing to do is take advantage of wonky hitboxes like that. I've also tried the shift, but it just doesn't click for me.
Alright, you can't defeat me. I don't even know what Muay Thai is supposed to do, so like, whatever, I don't have to worry about it. I've never learned martial arts because as long as I'm ignorant on what their purpose actually is, they can't get me. Which one's the weight shift one? I don't know. If I knew what it was, I would die. Get off of me, says the guy trying to grapple you.
Oh, that was curious.
Okay.
Yeah, Daryl Curiello's voice can change a whole lot when he's trying to be gruff, Kiryu.
When they're saying, hey, do some generic voice clips.
So I like how early in the fight I learned that square, square, triangle was the best combo to use because it has a massive hurt box, and I've just forgotten it. There we go.
I mean, you want to take this guy down honorably. Clearly. Yeah, see, got him in the shoulder.
Unbelievable! Our special guest cannot be stopped. Well, here we go. It seems that the next challenger has just been decided. We have a special surprise. Our champion has returned. For the past 3 years, this true warrior has been undefeated. Coming to you from the underground fighting pits of Las Vegas, Gary Buster Holmes.
So, we meet again.
Bet you wasn't expecting me, Kazuma-san. You gon' squeal like a bitch, motherfucker.
Let me ask you something. Do you even listen to yourself when you open your mouth?
Undefeated gangster versus undefeated pit fighter. This is the fight of the century. Now, fight!
So, Mr. Holmes's VA is also named Gary. I think his name is Gary Anthony Williams. But I might have just made that up. Also, Gary Buster Holmes is the same, is an acronym that also means grievous bodily harm.
Were you born with that name? Or are you just taking
This is a
good
stage
advantage
name.
of it?
Well, if Lloyd Banks is a stage name, then Gary Buster Holmes is absolutely a stage name. Anyways, much easier to fight than the new TIE Fighter. This is just the first boss with more health. Trying to do heat action is really difficult.
That guy's got a mean, just spin look, I guess. Just all the way around for that much. Alright, come on, go.
When you don't have weapons. Very difficult to pull off heat actions. This guy's in general easier, but he can tear off a ton of health really quickly. But I got him with a dropkick, so who cares?
Good move, good move.
Unfucking believable! The gangster did it! He has defeated the invincible Buster Holmes! Standing before me is the new champion!
Now for your part of the deal.
Relax. I'm a man of my word. I told you I play fair.
So coming up, I think, is the scene that made me go, I gotta do a Let's Play of this.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of plot dump. It's not helped by the fact that the first half of this is information we already have. Kiryu doesn't, so Kiryu's got to learn it.
And also, oddly enough, not voiced.
Yeah. This game is prone to voiced info dumps. Very Metal Gear-esque in its own way. And those can be, you know, kind of draining, kind of boring, but it's not as bad as this.
Yeah, what? Oh, I see. You have a visitor.
Visitor?
Let's check it out. Hold on.
What? What the? What is this?
I can imagine your surprise. This is the real purgatory. 5 years ago, the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department installed 50 surveillance cameras in Kamurocho. Supposedly used for counter-terrorist purposes, but they haven't been working properly. Anyways, I've been watching everything that goes on in this town with my 10,000 cameras. Hey, show us the visitor.
Yes, sir.
Date? Is that blood? What happened to him?
Let's retrace his steps, shall we? Cue up all the footage we took of this guy. Date. Looks like his life finally went to shit.
You know Date?
Boss, this was 10 minutes ago.
Shit!
Boss, we've got trouble.
What is it?
I'm switching to the live feed.
Kazuma. Date is in trouble.
Alright, well, where's the secret elevator that leads right there? Save Date!
I save him.
I need a Kiryu to save that there Date. Alright, maybe. No, you get out of the way. Alright, so hopefully Date's going with the dodge and weave strategy. It's really his best bet here. He's got to prolong that fight.
He's already been shot, but yeah, we're definitely gonna go straight there.
Yeah, not like there are any more side quests on the way, right?
Right, I mean, he's at the head of this park. What side quest could be between... Oh, hello.
Ah, dang, are you gonna train us? I mean, that
Might be in a hurry.
but 100 times as strong. Like, Dante's gonna be really impressed if we come in 100 times stronger than we already were.
Would I?
Hell yeah.
Alright, teach me the Kaioken times 100.
Oh, hell yeah, the basics. Alright, how do we punch?
So, you played Yakuza 0, you probably remembered you had 3 trainers for each character you play as. In this game, you only get one, and it's Komaki. He was also Majima's trainer in 0, because they had to have him in there. They didn't train Kiryu because he hadn't had Kiryu yet.
Yeah. Alright, so have they finally given Kiryu a sword? Eat action the tree. Come on.
So, something of a trend with these moves is that the easier it is to complete the training, the more useful the move is. Like this, pretty much impossible to do. And that's our new move. Now our swords are way stronger. And quicker.
And stronger too. They're the first members of the DK crew.
And we look cooler with it. Basically no reason not to get that one. Very useful, and you should have no problem passing the training.
I mean, it's gonna be so useful. Like, you like fighting with your fists? Well, what if your fists had the power of a sword literally in them? What if they just carried a real sharp thing? That's how you make your fists more powerful.
Anyways, in an effort to discourage what I'm doing right now, you have to wait a bit in between each training session, where like the little arrow goes away from his head and you can't talk to him. But you can just wait and he'll be ready to train you again.
Fuck off!
Oh my god!
Get him!
I gotta hurt my throat doing that.
Alright, that does it for Bummer. What about Bump? Didn't like that.
And there he goes.
And Bumps. All the
Has this
time.
ever happened to you? So this is also a fairly useful move.
Don't let him get away! He won't get away so easy! Fuck off!
It It basically lets you reverse the direction of your combo
Oh, nice.
when you end it. But here's the problem. Watch the health bars, and tell me when you realize what the problem is.
Well, you're not hitting them first and foremost. Probably not helping.
Yeah, I knew what was going to happen this time, so but look. So for this training, you can only do damage with the Kamaki reverse strike.
Ah.
Not even heat actions can save you.
Oh, Curie, you're trying to just hit me with a normal punch? That ain't gonna work. I'm only injured when you are facing forward and then you begin to reverse your strike. Otherwise, I am completely immortal.
So yeah, in Zero, you just have to do the certain move like 5 times or whatever, and even that can be a pain depending on how finicky the move is. And that's sort of the thing with these moves. Like, if you're way into this combat system, you could probably use them a lot easier than I could, but I always find I forget they exist during actual fights.
Yeah.
And during difficult fights, where they could theoretically be helpful, they're too finicky to actually be helpful. Like, they're more useful for the normal Luke fights, but I'm not having any problems with those.
Yeah, you're fine.
And also, this is the biggest waste of time in the whole game. This isn't the most difficult training. There is one that is absolutely the most bullshit difficult training. This is just really annoying. And I never could figure out, like, what combo is the best to use here. Because, you know, 2 triangle helps really quick, gets out, but maybe it's not very powerful. And maybe the later ones are more powerful. Yeah, none of this is getting cut out, by the way. I want everyone to know that this part of the game is an awful idea. Just taking my frustration out now.
I do appreciate that you are drawing blood, but until, you know, you strike from going from one direction to a different one, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Alright, time for Kiryu to do his old time-wasting spin.
Alright, tell me your secrets, old man.
Did you know Kiryu can actually manipulate the flow of time by turning like a clock? He can turn back time by just spinning counterclockwise.
Okay, so we just gotta dodge. Ah! God damn it, stop it! Hey! Look, I need to get rid... Kamaki! I'm not ready! Stop!
That's what you get for trying to leave the playing area. Well, could be worse, could reset every time you get hit.
Oh god, yeah. That's what Yakuza Kaizo does. For Yakaizo. Kamaki, chill!
No!
Kamaki!
He's not gonna wimp out on your training.
Look at how much of my health bar he took off.
He's done more damage than most moves do.
Oh, I'm sorry, did you think we were done? Kamaki!
Well, at least he healed.
So yeah, to actually do it, you have to dodge his throw up close enough to hit him with the triangle attack. And notice, it's not ticking off for every time you hit him with the triangle attack. You have to hit him immediately after dodging. That is, immediately after dodging an actual blow. If you do the button input, but he's not throwing something at you, doesn't count.
Thankfully, it does.
This is the worst training in the game.
Some leeway. Like you don't have have to nail him immediately after he throws. You got a second or two.
Okay, but you do have to be close enough that you have no time to actually, like, process whether or not he's throwing.
Rip.
So yeah, I figured I'd leave a failure in just to let everyone know. This training is balls. Like, the other training was annoying, but you weren't at risk of failing it, really. Like, every time I watch this, I just get upset because I'm clearly dodging before I know the attack is coming. Because that's the only way to do it in time. And it is funny to see Kiryu just get beamed in the head with baseballs over and over again.
This man just has limitless baseballs. Oh dang, Kiryu has a triangle over him. Now he's the guy with the side quest.
Feels like if there were a Yakuza anime, that would be an episode. Where Tomaki just keeps hitting Kiryu with baseballs and he keeps reacting more and more angrily. Alright. This is one of the easier ones to master. And it's definitely more useful if you remember it. Like right there, I failed to do it.
Nice, nice.
It's essentially Ukemi from any Platinum game, but you don't have to have good timing on it. You just mash X as soon as you go flying, and then once you land, you'll roll.
Yep.
The problem is my first instinct is to mash every button, and you have to mash only X for this to work.
You try punching when you're getting punched in the face, so that's not good. Dodging's not gonna help. Never mention dodging, you're supposed to get the shit kicked out of you this time.
I wish if you dodged, he just pulled out a gun. Well, I didn't tell you to dodge.
Kiryu, use your time powers, come on. I mean, yeah, of course we're alive. We haven't left, and you haven't murdered us yet. I would hope you would notice.
Alright, we
if you
need
did.
to raise all of our levels for the next technique. So now... Is there something else I was supposed to be doing?
So Date's definitely dead now, huh?
Oh fuck, Date!
Oh, yep, there he goes.
Hey! Detective!
I'm sorry. Haruka's been...
I know.
Hey, he's a fucking pig!
Yeah, kill him! That fucking pig! He's the one that busted my ass!
That's enough.
Fuck that!
I'm gonna beat this piece of shit cop to death!
Fuck off, you
We're
bastard!
eating
roast pig tonight, boys!
Kill his ass!
Yeah! Put him out of his misery!
I suggest you listen to me.
I suggest you blow me. Why the fuck would we listen to you? What's your problem? What are you gonna do about it?
Kazuma, stop.
You all want to kill him so bad. You won't mind coming through me first.
Thought that said buns in purgatory. I don't even know what that could mean in this context.
Now I can return.
Lesser known sequel.
Let's go!
Yeah, take that! Yeah! Dude, turn around!
Watch this, master. Oh.
On today's episode of Does Loka Realize There is a Guard Button in this game?
Does Loka remember the technique he was taught 2 minutes ago?
I've been using the sword technique this whole time.
Alright, the one thing I learned at the beginning of the training montage. Sword. Reliable sword.
Well, I tried to do the reverse strike, but that didn't work. Alright, everyone get down!
Sandatsu.
You're very strong.
It's you. Kage from Purgatory.
It's been a long time, Detective Date. Kazuma, the car that was carrying the girl stopped at the batting cage. Don't worry. I'll put this info on your tab.
Thanks.
You know he's an ex-cop. He was selling confidential information on the black market. I was the one who busted him. He disappeared after that. Can't say I'm surprised to find him here. Kazuma, the Majima family. They took Haruka.
Majima family. Of all the people, Majima.
Date, you probably have several concussions.
And you've been shot.
They were beating you for a while. I could hear it from where I was training.
So yeah, as Date is being mercilessly beat to death in the front gate of this park, Kiryu's just being hit in the face with a baseball over and over again.
So
Oh, man,
truly,
just
our
like, why aren't you
pain is
dodging?
the greatest. Oh man, Majima doesn't like us anymore. Boo.
I may have left every fight in just because I like the fight theme.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Shimano Clan so
good
much.
song.
You mentioned it earlier, but the name is Scarlet Scar. There's one other fighting theme in this game that everyone really, really adores, and I'll mention it when we get to it.
Alright.
And I'll talk about how they ruined it to me.
Okay. Get over here, have a drink.
Let me hit that power ring.
You sounded pretty tough, kid. You sucked, but you know,
I'll see ya.
sounded good. Hey, how's it going? I mean, I remember Ares existing. Oh, that's great.
I do appreciate stuff like that.
You've got blood all over you, but I guess you're not Kiryu.
Especially because there's, like, no real punishment for missing that. Like, either option is a reward. If you get the fight, you get experience, you get to listen to Scarlet Scar again, or you get kind of funny dialogue.
I mean, we're gonna do another fight anyway, so it's fine. One less fight ain't gonna kill us.
Don't run like a little bitch.
Gonna pick that up. Let me pick that up. Tamagotchi now.
Sorry for the massive unprofessionalism.
Digimon wants to get in on this. You shouldn't be showing your Beefhead's Yakuza logo. It's leaving a bad impression.
The Digimon I can send to bed 3 hours early and it's fine, but I don't know if that's true for the Tamagotchi.
The Tamagotchi want to just stay up late and watch Yakuza. They just really want to watch people getting beaten up.
For some reason, the Digimon got a way better re-release than Tamagotchi did. I guess because Digimon is still a brand outside of its V-Pets in the US.
Alright, I guess somebody's just hyped about baseball.
Long time no see, Kazuma-chan. How delightful to see you. It just fills me up with joy. Face to face with the Dragon of Dojima. We can cross swords and have a real fight, right? Kazuma-chan, you know what I mean, don't you? This is the part where you're supposed to laugh! Laugh, you stupid motherfucker!
Cut it out.
Huh?
Where's Haruka?
Whatever. Go ahead. She's in that room there. I told you, didn't I? Kazuma-chan. All I want to do is fight you, that's all.
You can't be serious.
But I am. I'm always deadly serious. Come on. Let's do this. You think you can take me, Kazuma-chan? Get ready to get fucked up.
Hell of a title he's got there.
Yeah, so a lot to talk about. So first, that scene we just watched is altered in Kiwami kind of a certain way.
You're not getting away.
The guy who gets murdered by Majima. Wait, let's watch this first.
Oh, jeez.
His model is still in the scene, but he doesn't get beat up. A different guy whose model is not in the cutscene in the original gets beat up.
Alright.
And also, Majima doesn't kill him. Time to bust out the healing items, I'm in trouble.
Alright, dagger, that'll help me.
Nope, I was just equipping a dagger.
I will drink their blood and regain HP like that.
Obviously, you'd never killed anyone.
So, it is kind of neat having Majima introduced early on and then never seeing him ever until this point in the game. But also, I could kind of see the Majima not being like the worst thing in that case. Like they clearly wanted a little bit of builds because they're not using him constantly in this one. But like,
well, they had no idea
like,
how insanely popular he was going to be.
Yeah, he wasn't quite as popular, but I don't know. He hasn't really been built up as a threat. Oh, no, you're gonna die. He hasn't really been built up as a threat either, other than that one time at the beginning, but like, you just sort of met him in an alley, and that's not the worst thing that happened to Kiryu that day, so like, it's understandable that you might forget about him. Though, good.
I think they did a pretty good job, because like, because he's in so few scenes, every scene he's in, he's allowed to be incredibly threatening. Because, you know, the first one we stop him from murdering someone over a really, really small slight. And then in this one we don't stop him. And now we have to fight him.
And he's just sort of fucking Dragon Ball sliding away.
Yeah. This fight was when I learned to hammer the dodge button.
Punch after it.
I get my knife back. Also, Majima's boss fight music is a remix of the title theme for CVU. I think it's called the CVU, the prototype. So it's like a stripped down remix instead of a amped up remix, which is the norm. I thought I was gonna get him after he was done, but if that combo was one more than I thought it was going to be.
Just shadow stepping everywhere. I don't remember that in Zero.
Like always, you're tough as nails. I knew you were, Kazuma-chan, but I'm not finished yet.
It's over. Give me Haruka back.
Fucking idiot.
What?
Die, Kazuma!
No! Oyubun!
Why? Kazuma is my friend. You stupid fuck. Only I get the privilege of killing him.
Majima.
Oyabun!
Oh no! Hey, call the ambulance! Hurry up!
Yes,
I
sir.
am!
Mister?
Haruka.
I was scared. So scared.
Sorry I'm late.
I apologize, Haruka. I wasn't able to protect you like I should have. Must have been terrifying.
It was. They tied me up and I was locked in a dark room. But all of a sudden I started to hear people fighting outside. Then someone untied me and told me to run.
Someone? Who was it?
I don't know.
When I thanked him, he asked me if I had the pendant.
The pendant?
This one. Aunt Yumi gave it to me. Where's my mommy? Why won't she come see me?
I'm sorry.
No, I want to see my mommy. Please, Aunt Yumi. Please let me see my mommy. Please, please.
Haruka, listen.
What?
I brought you something. This is the pendant your mother wore.
Mommy's?
That's right. She wanted me to give it to you. And to tell you to keep it always. Okay?
Okay.
It's very precious to her, so I don't want you to tell anyone about it. It's your very own precious little lucky charm.
So, that pendant, he was trying to get it, huh?
No. He told me to take good care of it, and that it's worth 10 billion yen.
Let me see that. It's locked. We have to break it open.
No, don't.
Just kidding.
Haruka, the man that helped you, do you remember what he looked like?
I don't know. It was really dark, but the man told me to tell Mr. Kazuma about the pendant.
He said my name?
Yeah?
I wonder who the hell it is.
I have no idea. One thing's for sure. We seem to be at the center of this shitstorm that's been kicked up recently.